Good morning, and everyone online. Mm, How are you? I hope you are well. We had some snow last night. It was very beautiful in the morning and dangerous, but now it looks like the ground is safe or melted. Um, yeah, we had a very nice kind of uh, responses uh, for this online kind of calligraphy. So uh, we are very pleased and we continue. So today, maybe we have this page big. So if you see the bottom of the text, there is a pictograph, right? So a person spreading arms and legs, that's big. So that's a pictograph of big. So you can see, you can make a picture of an adjective too, you know. And then let me do the brushwork. Stroke order you can see on the bottom, horizontal line, and then the line down toward left, the second one, and then the last one. We have done the second stroke and then third stroke already last night. So we'll do the horizontal one that is new, but the entire character.
Sensei, do you want people to gather around?
Oh yes, please. So how to do horizontal line. So brush movement is coming always from the other side. The dots mean the brush is in the air and then touch down, 430 direction, and then make it a little bit larger, and then bring the brush to the center, then going up a little bit, and then coming down, and then away from you. So there are two dewdrops sandwiching the horizontal line. And so the direction is again 430 and then 430. So this is horizontal 3 o'clock, but it's a little bit short, so let's say 240. And then 310 here. And then this is most important, 12 o'clock. Away from you so that you can make a kind of downward dewdrop. So let me show you. Come here, dewdrop, touch down, dewdrop a little bit larger, going to the center, a little bit narrower and then a little bit wider, away from you. Settle the brush a little bit, and then work back. Mm-hmm. Would you like to try this big, maybe formal script? Yeah. It is just like this. Yeah. We'll post this one when it is dry. Yeah.
So formal script.
Yeah, please.
Can you repeat it again? We missed it on. I didn't change the camera. Can you do it?
So this sample formal script big is done by Ouyang Shun, one of the court calligraphers of Emperor Tai's court in the 7th century, the second emperor of Tang Dynasty. So he is known as maybe foremost calligrapher on the formal script. He's number one. And his kind of pieces are a little bit taller and also rather straight, you know. Mm-hmm. That's his sort of maybe unique style. Mm-hmm. Would you like to do semi-cursive script? And then cursive script. So again, semi-cursive and then cursive scripts were done by Wan Shiji, the 4th century foremost calligrapher known as the sage of calligraphy. Maybe another one, another sheet of paper. Thank you. So, if you have done calligraphy with us, you can start with cursive script or formal script or semi-cursive script. But if you are just beginning, please do the formal script. Yeah. So please do some, and then come back and then both of us will be happy to assist you. Yes.
I have a question about the pre-touchdown and the follow-through. Is it always the same direction, or how do you know how to do that?
Well, if you have this horizontal line, which is always from left to right, so the brush comes in from the other side, right to left, and then making a circle, and then going into 430 direction. And if you have this vertical line, it goes in like this, 430 direction. So you come in from the bottom and then make a circle and then come in like this. So in a way, the shape of the stroke determines how you enter, how the brush is moved in the air. We call it empty stroke. Empty stroke, yes. But it's very important. It's kind of, this determines how actual brush stroke looks. And also it's like maybe golf or baseball or something like that. The follow through is important. Follow through comes after swinging, but follow through also determines how swinging can happen, right? So that follow through is important too. Yeah. Thank you. Please try a few times and then come here and then.
Do you have enough space here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you selling these?
Yeah, 300.
300, so I can put them up against the window so people can see.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to post something?
Yeah, this one. So yeah, please start coming to our tables. Yeah. Inside the box, blue box, and then paperweight here.
So quietly, when you want to see the close-up of Kaz and Ming, pin the image where they are doing the demonstration. I hope you can hear.
You're welcome. Yeah, please stand there so that you can see better. Maybe you can go this way, but yeah, please stand there in front. Yeah, please sit a little bit closer to the table. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Keep your work flat so that the ink won't run. Okay, this is very wet, so please keep your work flat and then carry it. Okay. I think. So the person before you has fixed the brush, so you don't have to do anything. Just trust that the brush is in good condition. Thank you. How are you doing, everyone? Getting worse? You have just started. You can't get worse. Can you bring your elbow down? Yeah, a little bit. Mhm.
So let us know how you're doing. How is it going? And maybe you want to show one of your kanji.
Yeah, put the paper in the blue box, please, so I can reach.
Someone asked about feathering at the end of a stroke and how to avoid that. Wendy, can you say something about that? It says, what is the best way to prevent feathering when I end a stroke? I'm having difficulty ending with a smooth edge.
Bring the tip of the brush here. And then
Getting worse is easy.
yeah, that's normal practice. Okay. Can you put the brush closer to the tips of the fingers? Yeah. A little bit higher. Keep it flat. The line is short, so please come. I beg your pardon?
Online people, some of their work, they're sharing it in the chat.
What is this?
That's from the chat.
From what?
The chat online.
Oh, someone is, yeah, tree, huh? Tree. Yeah. Oh, wow. You're welcome. Okay. Bring your elbow down. Yeah. Is that a photograph or a video? Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you bring your elbow a little bit up? Mm-hmm. How many of you haven't come to our tables? Just only one. So, yeah, we'll kind of go to another character soon. So please come to our table. Can you bring your elbow down a little bit? Yeah. You're welcome. Bring the brush to this point,
Yeah.
then press down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
How much do you want to sell these for?
700?
And same price for all the large
Yeah,
ones?
yeah.
Because this one is more, this one I think should be worth more than that one. This one should be worth
Same size. I go by size. I go by size.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So, when you're done with the mark you're making, please come to our tables. I'd like to show you another character. Heaven. We go to heaven.
I'm trying to copy it.
So if you see the kind of bottom of the text, it shows the pictograph. And it's same characters big, but also there is a maybe circle. And so big head, that is heaven. And but circle was not easy to carve, a disc. So it was replaced by horizontal line. So it's like this heaven. This is big, and then horizontal line represents something above. Yeah. By the way, I'd like to show you this one, this Delight in 1,000 Characters, the classical manual of East Asian calligraphy. So this is 1,000 characters by Ziyang, 6th century calligrapher, but he was a 7th generation from Wan Shiji. So in his house, a lot of his work was there. So there was another one, the poet who wrote a poem with 1,000 characters without repetition. So that is kind of asked by the emperor of southern China to create a calligraphy textbook. So Ziyang put mostly kind of style of Wan Shiji. He tried to collect as much as possible, formal script and then semi-cursive script. Actually, semi-cursive script is more like by Wan Shiji, and then Ziyang, later generation, did the formal script mostly. Yeah. So this became, and then he wrote about 400 of them. And then there's one kind of version survived in the imperial storehouse, treasure house in Japan. So this is Japan's national treasure, Chinese kind of masterpiece. But so now it's in a private ownership. So I got the permission from Mr. Ogawa to publish it. So the photograph was in Kyoto National Museum. So we got this. So same character, kind of formal script and then semi-cursive or cursive script. So it's a very nice, and then we put some translations and then everything, pronunciation, Chinese pronunciation, and then, yeah, translation of the poems too. So, and then when the rhyming changes, subject changes, so we put the different chapters. And then we have maybe index. So from English, like if you like to know what snow looks like, you can find it, something like. But this is not a dictionary, so some important characters like mountain is not here. Yeah, but anyway, so one thing kind of you notice that, we don't rotate we never rotate the pipe and the brush when we draw. We hold it this way and then always hold it in the same way. But maybe before we start, when I guide your hand, maybe I rotate the brush a little bit. The reason is if it's bent, it should be bent away from the brush goes. If it's bent toward the direction it goes, it creates a mess, right? That's why usually, brush is not completely straight. So it's a little bit bent, so maybe 45 degrees this way. So we go in like this. Yeah. So, as I said last night, we use so much paper, so we plant trees. We ask friends to plant trees, their trees in Amazon rainforest. Ming has already planted 1,000 trees. Yeah. So we ask indigenous Brazilian people to plant trees and then take care of the trees for 3 years. Yeah. So this one, stroke order is just first 2 horizontal lines. And usually horizontal lines go up, always from left to right. So going down is not auspicious, right? So always. So we done everything, yeah, horizontal lines. Even if a short horizontal line, it has 3 movements. Dewdrop beginning, and then going to another direction, and then dewdrop ending. So 1, 2, 3. So now you see different types of ending. Dewdrop ending, and then sweep off. So, Ming, would you do the semi-cursive script? The camera is ready? Okay.
Cursor through.
Please. So everyone can start with anything, cursive script or semi-cursive script or formal script. Yeah, because you are already familiar with all these strokes. Yeah, and please try a few minutes, and then come to our tables. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Was there some point where it was codified what order the script? Is there some point it was codified what order the lines are in?
It's here.
Yeah, but in history, who decided you do this first and that?
Okay. Okay, I will talk to everyone. They have different colors. Looks like they have different colors.
Yeah, one's a lot lighter. We were just talking about that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Magic. Yeah, yes.
See, people are sharing like their online calligraphy. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's very nice, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you have
Which one? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, please come here to have your hand guided. And tell us which script do you like to do. Flat, keep it flat. Yeah, stand there so that you can be close. And then, yeah. Can you sit closer? Which one? Okay. It's very nice that some of the people online showing their work through chats. Yeah. Mhm. Very nice. And then Yeah, I can see them on the screen. The screen is nearby. Paperweight. Which one? Okay. You're welcome. Paperweight. Which one? Okay. Bring the brush, tip of the brush here. Very nice. If you like any circle or anything you like, just pick it up and then put it in your place so that other people don't take it. Which one? Cursive script. Which one, right? Maybe we should put some tape. I don't know where the tape is, but yeah, maybe put tape a little bit so that people, yeah. Which one?
Formal.
Okay. Okay. Which one?
This one's
Okay.
inclusive.
Okay. Yeah. Which one?
The formal.
Okay. You're welcome. Which one?
This one, please.
Which one? Okay.
The dancing one.
Okay. Dancing heaven.
He's so dancing.
I'll be right back. Excuse me. How's your heaven? Please. All in your mind, all in your breath. A little bit lower. Yeah, closer. Yeah. Which one? Okay. 1 cg. 1 cg, yeah. Can you sit a little bit closer? Which one? Okay. Sorry. How many of you haven't come to our tables? Maybe so. Maybe soon we go to the next character. Which one? Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dewdrop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 1cg. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, kind of bringing it up and then lift the brush so that you can have a straight line. Lift the brush. Yeah.
Or don't change the angle of the brush, or just leave it.
Yeah. So please, when you are done with the mark you are making, please come to our tables. So this script is very popular. It's kind of only a genius can come up with such a thing. You know, that this is more like a standard, but this is so. I mean, 300 years earlier on CG, but you know, when he writes a text, same character appears, but every character is different. He was sort of exploring new forms of especially semi-cursive and cursive script, kind of expanding the horizon of calligraphy in the 4th century. Yeah. Local governor, and then so the most famous kind of piece of his is, we put it here. Orchid Pavilion preface. So this is a bit too small, you can't see. But this book has a little bit better kind of 2-page illustrations. I think. Yeah. And then we have translations too. So there was a poetry meeting, actually. There was a Taoist rite, and then there was some ceremonies, and then poets gathered together, and then they lined up on a brick, going this way and that way. They kind of float down the wine cup, and then when it stops, the poet there will either drink it or write a poem. So, yeah. And then he wrote about these poetic gatherings in a very poetic way. So we have translations for, on both. But, and then, so he was kind of also intoxicated and then writing, and then next day he wanted to do some clean writings, but he could never write better. So he kept it as it is. And it's rather unusual because for the Chinese masterpieces, you know, a lot of corrections are there, additions are there. And then Emperor Tai, really great admirer of his, acquired it. And he willed it that it will be buried with him. So we don't have the original, but before that, many copies were made, and then some of them were carved on stones. That's why we have it in the form of, how do you call it, stone rubbing.
And
So
the
you-
errors were also copied? The errors?
Yeah, everything, and addition and everything is carved. So, you know, the stone monument, and then they put ink, and then put some paper, and then rub it. So that's called the stone rubbing. Yeah, kind of round things made with some plantain or something, and then so print it. Yeah, one CGR, maybe. So many of us will copy his work over and over again. Yeah. So the maybe important thing is that we relax and then we focus. So to focus, we need to relax, right? And then each stroke, we put all our attention, all our energy, maybe our lifetime. So, yeah, I think Trungpa Rinpoche was saying that, you know, in one breath stroke, you put all your life in there. So I kind of developed this idea, and then, okay, so, you know, if you put all your life in your one line, why don't we kind of make a painting with just one line? So I created something called one-stroke painting. So this is also one-stroke painting. So my studio assistant made a very wide brush, you know. So, you know, it's like a brush is like 1x2, I think, you know, wood. And the handle is like that. I'm like this. And then, you know, felt. But felt is so weak, so we put some cardboard, you know, illustration board, staple it. So the painting was like this. And then I use acrylic paint, ultramarine blue and then mass black, half and half. But black is so strong, so you don't see blue. You can maybe get some hint of blue, right? Yeah. So this is Roshi Jones' vision of yeah. I kind of made some different proposal, but she said black and white. Yeah. And it's called Serene Mountain. This is the Serene Mountain Hall. Taizan-do. Yeah. And it's my great honor. It's always here. Yeah, that's so wonderful. And great buildings, It's amazing place. And then Kozan Sensei told me that you have like 2 cameras there. One is wide, and one is kind of, I don't know what you call it, zoom. And then there's another one here. So we have 6 cameras in this. And also Joy is actually taking a film, so that we have 7 cameras. Thank you, Joy. You're wonderful. So, yeah, life. We're going to paint life. This one. So if you see the bottom of the text, it's a pictograph of a bud. Small plant is kind of growing. So you can see. It's always good to think about the center point. So left-hand side is a little bit longer, so that means center point is a little bit here, right? A little bit to the left of the vertical line. So that way we can see this is the center. Vertical line will be here. So we always maybe to do close study, we need to think about 3 things. One is the shape of each line and direction of the line, and also spatial relationship. So that means kind of, this, maybe let me explain it. So spatial relationships start with blank space. So you maybe think about the vertical line here. So think of the first stroke starting here. And then how long it is, maybe this direction and then this long. And then next line has this, okay, so this starts and then goes up like this. So these are related. And then vertical line comes a little bit to the left of to the right of the center, and then comes down. And then in relation to what horizontal line, it will be this long. And how much space you create. So maybe you have more space above. And then just about the same lengths, left and right. So this is all kind of relational, right? And this is a little bit longer than this one. And you cross, and you hide this, the bottom. So that's how we, maybe when we copy, we think about shape of each stroke, direction, and then relationship among all the lines and background. So now we have a new brush movement, which is the vertical line. So vertical line, maybe brush starts from the other side, and then dewdrop shape, 430 direction, and then go back, make a dewdrop shape larger, and go to the center, go back, and then bring the brush this way to the left, and dewdrop here, and going back. So again, sandwiched by two dewdrops. It's almost like one, but maybe this way, right? Same as this. So, so in terms of the directions, 4:30, 6 o'clock, and this is important, 9 o'clock, right? It's kind of unnatural, so, and then 4:30. So if you try to, I think our hand is made for drawing horizontal lines. Vertical line is hard. So if you like to draw a straight line, it becomes crooked. So the best thing is to try to draw maybe curved lines, like very gentle S, so that then it'll be straight, you know. Child psychology. Yeah, just maybe it's kind of psychological. It doesn't have to show the S, but, you know, and then the idea is you try to draw straight lines. So I'll post this later. Ming, would you do the semi-cursive script and then cursive? Thank you, thank you. So we'll go until 12:50, and then 1 o'clock lunch. And again, you can start with any style, semi-cursive or cursive or formal, and bring your brush, and then probably we need to continue in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. So we may not be able to guide everyone's hand on this character. But first try a few times and then please come here. And I'll be happy to autograph your book anytime. Oh, this is pre-publication piece. Wow. Mm-hmm. That's 9 o'clock, right? Oh, nin no ichiji. So this is shi, right? So one character of patience.
And you read it from this way.
Yeah. Because it's a sign, signature, right?
And this is from Kodaiji.
Yeah, Todaiji Choro, that's long and then old. That's a former abbot. Yeah? And then Dozen, I think, yeah? Tao.
Yeah.
And then this may be good, or, yeah. Yeah, we met Dr. Morimoto.
Yeah.
He's also the Choro, former abbot, wearing purple robe. Now his book is coming, yeah. We are doing proofreading, or actually still editing, yeah. Yeah, please. Which one? Okay. Keep it flat. Keep it flat. So ink won't run. Which one? Okay. Ten more minutes. Which one? Right. Which one? Okay. People wait. Yeah, people wait. Maybe the rest of you will do this in the afternoon. Yeah, so. Which one? Okay. It's okay. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have to, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. So in 4 minutes we'll stop. You can leave any time. Just keep your bristle of your brush pointed, and then you don't need to rinse the brush. Then you can leave any time. Yeah. And they will see you at 3 o'clock. But also before that, we meet for lunch. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wonderful.
Also, for anyone who didn't notice, Jimon has set up Kaza's calligraphies in the sunroom over here that are for sale, so you can go check those out. They're at a very steep discount from the online prices, so you get to benefit from that.
So the smaller ones are $300 and the larger ones are $700. And some have already been spoken for. So if it has blue tape on it, it means that it's been selected by someone else. But Kaz has graciously offered to take commissions, so special orders. So if you see one that you like, but it's already spoken for, or you want a particular color or size or character, you can see me or Manny and we'll take your information. And Manny will be taking payments during lunch, but it can just be done anytime over the weekend. You don't have to rush to deal with that today. And I'm going to look for poster tubes so that they can be safely taken back on the planes with you. Yeah. Thank you.
And then, I don't know if you heard Kaz's instructions on the brush. We're not going to wash them. So you can just leave them in the holder. Just make sure the brush tip is pointed. And that's it. Thanks.